Science-denying idiot Gary.
The radio waves are not interfering with each other. I'll say it again. The radio waves are not interfering with each other. If you want to bet $1,000 or $10,000 on it, I will bet it. You're not going to make two radar signals interfere with each other. It's not going to happen. Ever, 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 ever. And I will bet any amount of money you want to bet.
You'll probably remember him from my last video, Kinetic Energy for Dummies.
Physics girl doesn't really know physics.
Oh, that was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You are a fucking idiot.
She doesn't get the concepts.
You are a fucking idiot.
She really doesn't get the physics.
She doesn't really get the physics.
She didn't really grok it.
Does anybody else need a bucket?
She really doesn't get the physics. She didn't really grok it.
Do you remember the stupid things he said in that? Denies what science says will happen to these two different sized coins when deflected from a spring, such as this. Gary denies what will happen, even though anyone can test it, and if the relationship is that is twice the mass of that one, then that one will go 1.414 times faster. Now you're about to see me test this out, step by step, measuring very, very accurately, down to thousandths of a second, the speed of two different mass objects, 2 kilograms and 4 kilograms, to show that the light object goes 1.414 times faster, not twice as fast. So I tested here, and the figures come out exactly at 1.413. Tiny bit out. Gary will moan about that, saying it's an invalid test, it isn't accurate. Because he's a science-denying moron. He doesn't want to accept that an ordinary guy like me is capable of buying a spring, of attaching the spring to a solid surface like a wall, compressing it, deflecting off a 2-mass object and a 4-mass object, incapable of measuring how fast it goes with electronic timers. Even though I'm an electrician, it's a piece of piss to do that. Denies that I'm actually doing this, denies that I can take 10, 20, 30, 40, as many readings as I want to get the most accurate average figure, and then divide the results one by the other, thus achieving the 1.413, in my case, figure, painfully close to that 1.414 times theoretical figure. The theoretical figure is correct, science is correct, mathematics is correct. Gary, Draftscience, so-called, is sadly very, very, very wrong. And the only thing he has managed to do in 5 or 6 months to defend himself is to try and belittle me, is trying to blacken my name by saying that I'm filthy, that I'm a liar, trying to discredit all the experiments I've done so far over 3 or 4 years. I don't claim that they're perfect, but this guy Gary is a science-denying idiot. All he wants to do is pretend that none of the results I've shown are real. He keeps talking about science as he's seen, but unfortunately when Gary sees any science on the internet, he isn't paying attention. He's too busy doing this. He's too busy talking, trying to prove that he's cleverer than the person who's done the science, and trying to mislead people that the person who's done the science is an idiot, when it's Gary who's the idiot, the science-denying idiot. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now presenting you with the evidence, the unedited evidence, to avoid any further accusations that I cherry-pick my experiments, that I only show the ones that freakily work out. No, Gary, they always work out. So, Gary, science-denying, what are you going to do now? Are you going to carry on denying? You are, aren't you? Oh, what a surprise. Just give it one more go, just for good measure. I can't resist it. I'm kind of enjoying doing it, if I'm honest. It's a bit of fun, it's a bit like playing with a toy train set, isn't it, really? Choo choo! 845. Yeah, so just one more. Just one more. I'm enjoying it now. Then some boring calculations, made a little bit easier to watch with a few beautiful women and some nice music. 1, 1, 9, 3 equals that, then you divide that by 15. Let me just double check it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.478, isn't it? Could that have been any closer? Wow. Could that have been any closer? Oh dear, the Gary did. Okay, again, measuring the weighted trolley. Back to the boring old bloke, I'm afraid. So, in case you hadn't gathered, we're going to measure the speed again on this machine here. Well, let's put the camera on. This camera here, you can't see it. This camera here is going to be recording the digital readout, the speed, the time it takes for this trolley to pass between that point there, you see, that point there, and one that's just behind the recorder you can't see. Anyway, over the measured distance of 413 millimetres. Nothing significant about 413 millimetres, just what it happened to be on the day. And this trolley is going to be launched by this spring fixed to the back of it, which will locate in this gold looking thing here. It will locate on that, so it's always from the same place every time, against this solid wooden board. The table is fixed to the wall so it can't rattle about too much, because that can affect the results a bit. So don't despair, the explanation is nearly over. I have to explain everything though, because Gary complained last time when I didn't explain everything. The experiment will start in a few seconds, okay? So I've got a mechanism to lock it in place. So I'll just release the mechanism, time it, make a note. Right, so I think we're ready to go, aren't we? Piece of cardboard. Oh, wrong camera. Piece of cardboard. Right then, time's on. 4 kilograms start. Okay, 4 kilograms at first, okay? Right, this is a sped up part of the experiment so that you don't have to watch it in real time, unless you actually want to, like Gary pretends he wants to make sure that I've not cheated. If you do want to watch the full version, that'll be at the end of this. This video will be about 20 minutes long, I think. The first 5 minutes is a bit choppy, a bit edity, but gets you through it quickly, okay? 1188. Return to 0. 1189. Yeah, 1188, yeah. 1191. 1171. 1193. 1189. 1185. 1189 again. 1166. 1187. 1188 again. It's a common reading, isn't it? 1188 again. These are very close readings, some of these. Quite a good little system we've got here, do you not think? I think it's not a bad system I've come up with, so. 1188 again, so there's such a regularity about this now, isn't there? 1193. So now we just need to take out all that weight and put it back down to 2 kilograms, okay? See, that was what was in it to make it heavy. 864. 828. 845. 844. 845. Right, oh, these are getting quite regular, aren't they? We've had that one before. 845. 845 again. 843. 843. 831. Isn't it? 827. 828. 810. 826. 847. 844. 846. 846 again. 846 again. 847 again. 846 again. Oh god, that was a freak one. That can't be right. 809. Right, 848. 846, 847, 846, 846, 846, 844, 847, 847, 826, 810, 828. So there you go, that's the list of numbers we've got. You can't see them. So I'll type them into a calculator, work out what the averages are. You can see the numbers, you can do it yourself if you want to make sure I've done it right. Just give it one more go, just for good measure. I can't resist it. I'm kind of enjoying doing it, if I'm honest. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit like playing with a toy train set, isn't it? Really. Choo choo. 845. Yeah, so just one more. Just one more. I'm enjoying it now. 848. I suppose I'm enjoying it because it's working out. It's quite a nice setup, do you not think, really? It's not too bad, it's not too shabby considering it's just a fucking old bloke who Gary says is crazy. It's not really an insult, Gary, to call me crazy. You do know that. Crazy. He's got some fucking nerve, hasn't he? You know, when you look at the things he's said and done. And he calls me crazy. Fucking hell. No, 848. So, stop that machine. Stop. And stop this. Oh, no. Thank you for watching. I've got to go to the calculator now. Okay, so again. 1188 plus 1189 plus 1188 plus 1191 plus 1171 plus 1193 plus, you like the Euro Song Contest results coming in there. Yep. 1189 plus 1185 plus 1189 plus 1166 plus 1187 plus 1188 plus again 1188 plus again 1188 plus 1193 equals that. Then you divide that by 15. Let me just double check it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Divide it by 15 equals 1186.2. Yeah, so I was right this time. So the first time I did the calculation, not quite right. I'm glad I've done it again though, make sure you get it right. So now we do the 2 kilogram one. Okay, 864 plus 828 plus 845 844 845 again plus 845 again plus 831 plus 827 plus 828 plus 810 plus 826 plus 847 plus 844 plus 846 plus 846 again plus 846 yet again plus. So 1186.2 divided by 839.478, isn't it? Equals. Wow. Could that have been any closer? Wow. Could that have been any closer? Oh dear, the Gary made, oh dear. That is, because it's supposed to be 1.414 and it's 1.413. Wow. Wow. Yeah, wow. I'm quite impressed with that, I've got to be honest. Very impressed. I wasn't expecting it to be that accurate, to be truthful. Wow. Could that have been any closer? Oh dear. The Gary mean, oh dear. It's supposed to be 1.414 and it's 1.413. Wow. Wow. I'm fucking taking a photograph of that. I'm fucking framing that. Wow. 1.413 versus 1.414. I am fucking elated with that. That's fucking good, that is. Well, I feel vindicated, you know. I can't believe it. 1.413 instead of 1.414. I don't mind being that little bit wrong. Yeah, I am. I must admit, I'm a bit gobsmacked, to be honest. Cause see, when I did the calculation first time round, it came out as 1.333. I just had an inkling. It felt too low, and I just made a silly mistake, hadn't I? Silly typing mistake. So I did it again, and it's coming out at this. Absolutely bob on, really. That's fucking bob on, isn't it? That's bob on what the theory says. 1.414 really should be. It's 1.413. Yeah, I am quite pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Who wouldn't be? Gary. Gary wouldn't be. Well, the results of that were so good, I wanted to weigh the cart. I wanted to weigh it to verify, to show you that they are the proper weights, 2 kilograms and 4 kilograms. Now, I've weighed it before on camera, I could dig out those videos, but I wanted to do it now, continuously, so to speak. Wow, I've just done that test. It couldn't have worked out better. 1.413 instead of 1.414. I'm embarrassed how good that was, really. It's like perseverance pays, doesn't it? So I'm glad. Obviously I'm pleased, but a bit embarrassing. I remember a story about the people who measured Everest being embarrassed about getting the measurement spot on, and so they altered it a tiny bit because it looked like they just plucked a figure out of thin air, so they knocked a foot off or they added a foot on or something to make it look more credible. Actually, thinking about it, I bet that's an urban myth and I've swallowed it all these years. I've believed it. Sounds like a Gary story, doesn't it? Frogs can only see 3 photons, but actually they can see 1. Bullshitting bastard Gary. Now, I've not done that. It didn't come out 1.414. It came out to 1.413. I'm still embarrassed, really, because it's like, it sort of looks like, oh, how did you get it that accurate? Well, it's because I took a lot of care over doing the experiment. I used a frictionless trolley, as frictionless as I could get, hard drive platters. I mean, they're going to be pretty low friction, aren't they, the bearings in hard drives. I made everything as smooth running as possible. I made the electronics as smooth running as possible. I did lots and lots of runs so that you could get a good average. I checked my work, because first time out it came out to 1.333. I thought, just check my calculations again. I had made a mistake, and then it came out at 1.413. Yeah, I can't for the life of me find my scales. Typical. Looking all over the frigging house, probably turned my house upside down, but you can see what sort of the fucking house I live in. Well, I don't want to show you too much, it's embarrassing, but Gary's already going around telling people I'm filthy and crazy. He thinks he's insulting me by calling me crazy. Round here, that's a compliment. If Gary is normal, you don't want to be normal, do you? Is Gary normal? I fucking hope not. If Gary was normal, I think most of us would top ourselves, wouldn't we? And think, no more motivation to live. But anyway, so I'm not sure whether I showed you as much as I could have done. So basically that spring there, that locked into that nipple thing there, I want a better word. It butts up against nipples, it butts up against those bars there, and it locks into place with, I showed before, I can't do it with one hand, but yeah, it locks into place that piece of metal there. So then, that's already running, stop it, you change to 0, then you just pull, release, and up it goes, and you get the reading 7, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good result. So can't be that crazy, can it? I'd rather be crazy like Steve Bruff than mad as a March Hare crazy like Gary. See, at least I don't go around threatening people saying, well, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself if your science is right. I'm going to kill myself. Like you did on December the 26th and then on December the 27th. So, I'm sorry about that video, I made a mistake. Yes, you did make a mistake, Gary. You should be sorry, but you weren't sorry for a long way. You carried on repeating your mistakes pretty soon after, didn't you? Carried on your same old fucking tactic of saying, you're all stupid and I have more integrity than any of you people. In between making videos about you looking at naked women. Why would you put that on the internet? You watching naked women. Why would you actually put that on YouTube? You going, whoa. Oh, look at it. Oh, she's got a hole there. Well, why would you actually do that? And you call me crazy. It's not me who went around screaming at all the scientists, and you're not even worth talking to, Gary. That's the truth of the matter. It's a bit of fun. We take the piss out of you, Gary, because you make it so easy. Because you take yourself so... you pretend to take yourself so seriously. If you were taking yourself seriously, Gary, you would actually invest some of that money you've got stuffed down your underpants. You would actually spend it on scientific equipment. You know, you wouldn't spend all your time trying to bamboozle people and trying to con people into talking to you on their channels. They don't want you on their channels, Gary. You're horrible. Not because you're science, then you go, oh, that your science is challenging. It's just that your science is just utterly ridiculous. If you were doing flat earth, you'd have more chance, because at least it would be semi-entertaining. But when you're just talking about things that not many people have heard, not many people have heard about the double slit experiment unless you're scientifically minded. So you rubbishing that isn't big news. Saying that the world is flat, that's a different matter. That's a popular topic, isn't it? Because everybody can relate to that, but not that many people can relate to the double slit experiment, because they don't know what it's all about anyway, unless they are already scientifically minded. Same with kinetic energy. How many people give two shits about it? They get in the car, and as long as it works, they're happy. Well, fuck off, Gary. You don't need you sticking your fucking nose into how my engine works. You know, really? It amuses me that you think you're an engineer. You've never met any engineers, have you? Engineers are a different breed, Gary. They're a fucking different breed. They're clever people, and you are not. You don't get to be an engineer by being a knobhead who thinks you can rewrite all the rules. See, when you say you've watched all Walter Lewin's videos, you haven't really. You've not watched the 803s, have you? You've watched all the 801s. And you've talked all the way fucking through them. I'm going to shut up, and it's not worth talking to you. Not worth talking to a fucking complete nutterberg, is it? Good night, and God bless.
You make it real, you're the one I want. And to me, you're just like
Because I couldn't find my scales immediately after I'd done that experiment, I might as well just tag on this piece of footage from a week or two earlier when I weighed the same trolley with the same weights in. Yes, the sound's gone out of sync. I don't know why. It isn't going to change, is it? So, plus there's some more interesting bits in it you might find interesting seeing. I show the mechanism that... Oh no, I show the original push mechanism I used with like a gravity driven push mechanism and the release mechanism. The release mechanism is the same, but obviously in this experiment for 1.414 times thing, that's employing a spring, not the push mechanism. Okay. When you do it with the push mechanism, I've got 1.3. Yeah, so there might be some inefficiency in the push mechanism. Right, so still, it's interesting, isn't it? It all adds to our yes, the sound's gone out of sync. I don't know why. Okay, just for the record, I'm trying to get to the weight of the trolley. This is my trolley I've made using hard dry platters. Trying to get the weight of the trolley to exactly 2 kilograms. I'm imagining the smallest coins in Britain. Shot another one. It's gone over. I'm just showing you anyway for the record that I'm trying to get it to bob on 2 kilograms. Let's see, you've got to 199. Okay. That might have to do. I'm trying to get it to 2 kilograms though. Hopefully that will pass Gary Shithead's strict requirements. There's a fly in here, it's annoying me. That's probably Gary. Gary's come back in the form of a fly. Okay, to satisfy the giant moron, who was totally baffled how a lever worked before, I'm going to use electronic means to demonstrate the velocity of the trolley when it passes between these 2 points. Point 1 and point 2. Measuring 413 millimeters. You probably won't even believe me on that. You have to get a measuring tape out and show him. I probably do, don't I? There you go, you daft cunt. I'm trying to do 2 things with one hand. I don't have a stand for the camera. So there you go, you.
Said I wanna get to know you. Never seen one like you. Shorty, I'm certain.
413 millimeters.
This feeling, baby, quiet now.
Damn it.
Girl, you got me burning.
So we're measuring between these 2 points electronically. Sensor there, sensor there. Momentary contact, which triggers the foot switch socket on this machine here. Yes? Is that too complicated for you, Gary? Going to trigger that. So it triggers the operation of this machine here. So instead of me pressing the button and it recording the time in thousandths of a second, milliseconds, it will be operated by the wheels, which are plaster wheels out of hard drive. So when it goes over, it will trigger these momentary contacts and start and stop the clock, measuring in thousandths of a second. So press RTZ, that stands for, RTZ means return to 0, so turns the clock to 0, release the trolley. Oh, stop the trolley. And that's what it's recorded. 1.259 milliseconds. Yes? 1.259 milliseconds. For that trolley to pass between these 2 points. Well, for the front wheels, it's the front wheels which triggers. Okay. Okay, I'm now going to add another 2 kilograms to the already 2 kilogram trolley. Actually, it was 1999, wasn't it, really? 1,999 grams. Couldn't get it bob on. So this is just 1 gram over, so that'll make it equal then, won't it, bob on 4 kilograms. Right, anyway. Okay, so just some bits of scrap metal, some copper, lead, and a hard drive. Just have to work out 2001, okay. Like that, to the trolley now. Okay, the trolley seems to be weighing a little bit less now. Why is that? That can't be right. Oh, I dropped that penny out, didn't I? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot there was a penny that was supposed to make up the weight. Well, hopefully you can forgive my transgression. I forgot to put the penny back in when I remember when it fell out. I'll put the penny back in now. That was meant to make it to exactly 2 kilograms. Okay, so it was slightly under 2 kilograms then, wasn't it, on those tests I've just done. So anyway, so what did I put in before? So I put this hard drive in. That was, I'm trying to make it to 4 kilograms now, aren't I? So hard drive, that weighs nearly 600 kilograms. A piece of copper, copper, 6 kilograms. Lead, oh yeah, that lead. So, oh, it's 2 grams shy now, aren't we? That sort of balance is a bit better. That's going to rock about a bit, isn't it? I'll have to balance it so that I'll put the copper thing in that end. So, the lead this end, because the copper thing weighs most, I think. Yeah, I think 1 more penny ought to do it, hasn't it? 1 more penny. Find 1 more penny. Dig deep. Well, there we go. Baba. 4 kilograms. Are we happy? Okay. Pause while I set up again. Okay, the trolley is now 4 kilograms. I probably should have done it the other way around, shouldn't I? I should have done the 4 kilogram one first, and then halved it to 2 kilograms, shouldn't I? But anyway, so we're still using the same force as before. Just release the same mechanism. It's just a weight, it's just pressed against it. Okay, so let's just give it a go. I've got RTZ, yes, return to 0. So let's have a look. Let's just watch the trolley first of all. Release. Stop. 1.6 exactly, isn't it? It's 1.600. Return to Z. Return to 0. Reset the machine. I don't really want to have to pick it up again this time. Oh, picking up 4 kilos with one hand when you're trying to hold a camera, but the other turns out to be a little bit tricky, so I might have to. This is awkward. More than before. It's heavy, obviously. Okay, so return to 0, yes. Release. 1. 1.548. I'm not making a note of these figures. I'm going to hope the video is actually recording, because I'm going to do the calculations after. Okay. Sorry, let's roll it back over there. Sorry, I need the hand that's holding the camera to also hold the trolley back while I put the locking mechanism in. Okay, let's just return to 0 on that. I'll let you watch the counter this time. So I'll release now. $1.549 every second. I think 1 more should do it, shouldn't it? Please, don't make me fucking keep having to do this dozens of times. Well, this will be a 4th time, won't it? This will be a 4th time, won't it? Lock in place. Turn to 0. Release the mechanism. Oh, there we go. Stop it. 1.550. should do it again, just one more. It is tedious though, honestly. All Gary's experiments are tedious because you never really, nothing spectacular ever happens. All that ever happens is that you prove, you know, return to zero. Return to zero. Yeah, all that ever happens is that you prove, you know, he was wrong. It's quite boring. It would be nice to prove him right just for once, but release. Trigger 1, trigger 2, halt it there before it triggers again. 1.549. Okay. Right. See, the reason I stop it with my hand there is because if it goes backwards, it just triggers. It triggers it again. I'll show you what I mean. So I'll pull it backwards. See, and it triggers it again, and it'll keep going until it hits the next trigger point. You know what I mean? Which isn't what you want, is it? That was just me rolling it backwards by hand. Okay, I'll stop for a minute because I'm not sure what point there is now. I've only got 4 minutes left. Shit, I thought I'd got 17 minutes left and I hadn't. I was looking at the wrong numbers. I was looking at the time I used, not the time remaining. Can't do much with 4 minutes, can I? So I might as well end it here, perhaps.
Someone tell me there's a good in me, there's good in me, cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Thinking that nobody can keep me safe, who's gonna want me? I drink and smoke just to numb the pain of being lonely. Can someone tell me there's a good in me, there's good in me, cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. On your phone, your final words on a piece of paper. I don't love you anymore. Tell me that's good in me, cause I got doubts, yeah. Tell me that's good in me.
Okay, again, measuring the weighted trolley. Okay. So, in case you hadn't gathered, we're going to measure the speed again on this machine here. Well, let's put the camera on. Switch this camera on a minute. Oh! Okie dokie. Pokey. Right. So this camera here, you can't see now. This camera here is going to be recording the digital readout, the speed, the time it takes for this trolley to pass between that point there. You see. That point there and one that's just behind the recorder you can't see. Anyway, over the measured distance of 413 millimeters. Nothing significant about 413 millimeters. Just where it happened to be on the day when I measured it, you know, like a random distance. So, and this trolley is going to be launched by this spring fixed to the back of it, which will locate in this gold-looking thing here. It will locate on that, so it's always from the same place every time, against a solid wooden board. The table is fixed to the wall, so it can't rattle about too much, because that can affect the results a bit. So, so I've got various mechanisms to. Oh, hang on, what's gone wrong there? Oh, it felt tight. Yeah, it wasn't at the wrong angle. Right, okay, so I've got various mechanisms to lock it in place. So I've got various mechanisms to lock. I'm talking shit now. I've got a mechanism to lock it in place. So I'll just release the mechanism, time it, make a note. Piece of cardboard. Down, piece of cardboard. That'll do. Right, so I think we're ready to go, aren't we? Piece of cardboard. Oh, wrong camera. Piece of cardboard. Right then, time's on. So we've got 2 kilograms, 4 kilograms. Do about 10, I suppose. Right, so 4 kilograms start. Okay, 4 kilograms at first. Okay. Set 0. Go. That's 1202. 1202. Return to 0. 1188. 1188. Return to 0. 1189. Return to 0. 1137. We're having a misfire time. Misfire. Stop. Down in here. There you go, a bit of a dodgy contact there. Try again. Do you know that last one didn't look right, did it? Kind of anticipated that. We're going to have you for a misfire. Because 1137, that's way out from where it should be. I think that's a bit of a fluke one. Because I think that. Yeah, 1188, yeah, they should be more regular like that. I think that was a fluke, I think there's something wrong with that. There's a breakdown after that one. I put a little X there to remind me. that there was a breakdown immediately after that reading, so that suggested that reading there was already something wrong with it. Just the contacts, you have to give them a little bit of a rub sometimes. Yeah, the stick or whatever. Yeah, so 1188. 1188 again. Yeah, when you get some readings that are way out from the norm, you have to view them with suspicion, you think. Playing it on your own equipment, really, I think. 1191. to 0. 1171. More like it, isn't it? Yeah, you can kind of tell when the readings are reasonable, you know, not too shabby. One 1193. 1193. One 1189. 1189. One 1185. One 1189 again. One 1166. One 1187. Make sure this camera's still working. Yeah. Recording. Yeah. One 1188 again, it's a common reading, isn't it? 1188. One 1188 again. 1188. These are very close readings, some of these. Quite a good little system we've got here, do you not think? I think it's not a bad system I've come up with, so if I do say so myself, because no fucker else is going to praise me for it, is it? 1188 again, so there's such a regularity about this now, isn't there? 1193. Pardon me. 1193. Let me see. Counting backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I think there's one there we need to disregard because it was immediately before breakdown. It's nowhere near all the others. So I think we should discount that X one. But can you see? For all the others at the bottom, they're dead regular, aren't they? 193, 188, 188, 188, 187, 166, 189, 185, 189, 193, 171, 191, 188, 137. That's the odd one, isn't it? 189, 188. That first one was an odd one as well, to be honest, as well. 1202. Yeah. That's when it had been stuck in the thing for a while. Oh no, it wasn't. But it's the only one out of that goes over one, that doesn't begin with 111. So I think that we need to disregard that and all. Freak readings don't help anybody, do they, really? Because if Gary's right, it doesn't help Gary either, does it? No then. So now we just need to take out the... Need to take out all that weight and put it back down to 2 kilograms, okay? Here we go again. Come on. So take out that weight. That's a piece of paper. That. That was what was in it to make it heavy. Well, one of the things. And off we go again, then, isn't it, really? Yeah. 864. 864. 828. 845. Have you noticed already it's harder to get an accurate reading of the fast ones, isn't it? There's already more discrepancy between them. Eight, 4, 4. 8, 4, 4. Oh. 8, 4, 5. Right. Oh, these are getting quite regular, aren't they? I've had that one before. 8, 4, 5. 8, 4, 5 again. Yeah. Oh. We've had 8, 4, 5. We've had. You can see 8, 4, 5, 8, 4, 4, 8, 4, 5, 8, 4, 5. So not bad at all, actually, considering all things. Eight, 4, 3. Look, Gary, even though you might disagree, you might say, oh, this has got resistance, this has got friction. The low friction wheels out of a hard drive. I mean, for fuck's sake. But even if you do think it's not to laboratory standards, which it isn't, it's not meant to be. I'm just an ordinary guy doing my best to try and verify whether you're right or you're wrong, and so far it appears that you're wrong. Yeah, it could turn around, I suppose, but I don't have faith that it will. Could be wrong, could have egg on my face. But anyway, what was I going to say? It's gone now. I'll better write this reading down before I forget it. Sorry, what was it? 843. 843. Yeah, I was just going to say, at least we've got some information to go on, don't we now? At least we've got some. Because otherwise, if we leave it to you, we wouldn't have any information, would we? Just what you've made up. No, what you've made up might be right, but tests seem to say something else. Why should we trust what you've made up? 831. Isn't it better to trust? Isn't it better to trust 831 actual machines than your guesswork? Eight, 2, 7. Why is it going faster now? That's weird, isn't it? Eight to 8. See, these are now the regular readings, aren't they? It's like something's changed. 8 to 8. What changed there? I leaned on the table. Could that have made a difference? I can't see how, but why is the reading suddenly starting to change again? They were dead regular at first, weren't they? 845 now. Now they're dropping out and they're getting faster. 810. Yeah, I'm beginning to be suspicious now that something's changed. Why are the readings going down all of a sudden? Weird, isn't it? Eight, 2, 6. Yeah, they're all low again now, aren't they? Weird. 8, 2, 6. Yep, minus that's the reason why. Back up to 847. Eight, 4, 4. See, it's gone back up to the other ones again now, isn't it? Isn't that weird? 844. Yeah, around the 845 mark. Eight, 4, 6. Yeah. Why is that happening? It's just come back up. 8, 4, 6. I mean, it's only about 20. It's only about 20 difference, isn't it? 20 milliseconds, but it feels like a lot when you're writing the figures down. Eight, 4, 6 again. Yeah, so steady Eddie again, isn't it? Eight, 4, 6 again. 847 again. Nearly done now, I think. Not much room left on the piece of cardboard. Might as well fill it up. 846 again. Oh god, that was a freak one. That can't be right. 809. That's not even. That must be vibration. I'll write it down, but I think we need to discount that really because that's definitely a freak. That's nowhere near anything we've had before. 809. So I suspect that it means that the next run, the contact might break down. That's usually the case, isn't it? We have a misfire. No, 848. Yeah, there was obviously something right. I won't count that either, but from when we got that misreading, that was obviously misreading 809. When you look at the ones we had before, counting back as we had 846, 847, 846, 846, 846, 844, 847, 847, 826, 810, 828. Well, tell that we have had an 808 before, haven't we? Well, perhaps I should include that then, because we have had 810. Yeah, I was lying. Sorry, I thought we hadn't had anything like that. We have. So put the 846 in there as well then. So 848 then. Okay. Yeah, my bad. 809. Yeah. Okay, we'll call that it though anyway. So there you go. That's the list of numbers we've got. So I'll type them into a calculator to work out what the averages are. I've not done a regular amount, have I? So you can see the numbers. You can do it yourself if you want to make sure I've done it right. Okay, and make sure to stop this camera. Hope it was still working. Yeah, it was still working. No, okay. Just give it one more go, just for good measure. I can't resist it. I'm kind of enjoying doing it, if I'm honest. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit like playing with a train set, isn't it, really? I'm a big kid, aren't I, really? I've built myself a train set, haven't I? Choo choo. 845. so it should do the same as before, yeah. 8-4. Just one more. Just one more. I'm enjoying it now. $848. I suppose I'm enjoying it because it's working out. It's quite a nice setup. Do you not think, really? It's not too bad. It's not too shabby considering it's just a fucking old bloke. Gary says it's crazy. It's not really an insult, Gary, to call me crazy. You do know that. Crazy. He's got some fucking nerve, hasn't he? When you look at the things he's said and done, and he calls me crazy. Fucking hell. Anyway, so what was that again? Did I write that down? No, 848. Put it down. Right, I've run out of cardboard. So I've got no choice now, have I? So, stop that machine. Stop. And stop this. Oh, no. Thank you for watching. I've got to go to the calculator now. Okay, so again, 1188 plus 1189 plus 1188 plus 1191 plus 1171 plus 1193 plus, is that the Eurovision Song Contest results coming in? Yep. 1189 plus 1185 plus 1189 plus 1166 plus 1187 plus 1188 plus again 1188 plus again 1188 plus 1193 equals that. Then you divide that by 15. Let me just double check it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Divide it by 15 equals 1186.2. Yeah, so I was right this time. So the first time I did the calculation, not quite right. I'm glad I've done it again though, make sure you get it right. So now we do the 2 kilogram one. Okay, 864 plus 828 plus 845 plus 844 845 again plus 845 again plus 843 plus 831 plus 827 plus 828 plus 810 plus 826 plus 847 plus 844 plus 846 plus 846 again plus 846 yet again plus 847 plus 846 again plus 809 plus 8 plus 845 plus 848 equals 1930. So then I count how many we've got to divide that by. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So divide that by 23. 839 point. Yeah, that looks familiar. Yeah, 839.5 around it up to, didn't it? Yeah, so that one's been checked twice now, correct. The other one's been checked twice now, correct. So now I divide the 4 kilogram one on the left, 1186.2. I divide 839.5, let's say, into that, don't I? So 1186.2 divided by 839.478, isn't it? Equals. Wow. Could that have been any closer? Wow. Could that have been any closer? Oh dear. Gary that is, because it's supposed to be 1.414 and it's 1.413. Well, yeah, I've got to admit I feel a bit smug now. I shouldn't do, because I'll never go to heaven. I'll never go to heaven if I'm going to be smug, will I? Well, fuck it, Gary's been smug enough times, hasn't he? Fucking hell. And he's always ended up having to backtrack either the next day or 6 months later when he realises he's been talking shit. While he's been talking shit here, and he said, "Wow, I'm fucking taking a photograph of that fucking frame in that." Wow. 1.413 versus 1.414. I am fucking elated with that. That's fucking good, that is. That's fucking good. Well, I feel vindicated, you know. Can't believe it. Right, so yeah, feel a bit smug about that. 1.413 instead of 1.414. I don't mind being that little bit wrong. Yeah, I am. I'm just a bit gobsmacked, to be honest. See, when I did the calculation first time round, it came out as 1.333. I thought there was something in it. I just had an inkling. It felt too low. And I just made a silly mistake, hadn't I? A silly typing mistake. So I did it again, and and it's coming out of this. Absolutely bob on, really. That ridiculous value. That's fucking bob on, isn't it? That's bob on what the theory says. 1.414 really should be 1.413. Yeah, I am quite pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Who wouldn't be? Gary wouldn't be. Well, the results of that were so good. I wanted to weigh the cost. I wanted to weigh it to verify, to show you that there are proper weights, 2 kilograms and 4 kilograms. Now I've weighed it before on camera. I could dig out those videos, but I wanted to do it now, you know, continuously. So to speak. Wow, I've just done that test. It couldn't have worked out better. 1.4. What was it? 1.413 instead of 1.414. I'm embarrassed how good that was, really. It's like perseverance pays, doesn't it? So I'm glad, 100% pleased. It's a bit embarrassing. I remember a story about people who measured Everest being embarrassed about getting the measurement spot on, so they altered it a tiny bit because it looked like they just plucked a figure out of thin air, so they knocked a foot off or they added a foot on or something to make it look more credible. Actually thinking about it, I bet that's an urban myth and I've swallowed it all these years. I've believed it. Sounds like a Gary story, doesn't it? Frogs can only see 3 photons. Actually, they can see 1. Bullshitting bastard Gary. Now I've not done that. It didn't come out 1.414. It came out 1.413. But I'm still embarrassed, really, because it's like you want to. It sort of looks like, oh yeah. How did you get it that accurate? Well, it's because I took a lot of care over doing the experiment. They're going to be pretty low friction, aren't they, the bearings and hard drives. I made everything as smooth running as possible. I made the electronics as smooth running as possible. I did lots and lots of runs, you know, so that you can, you know, get a good average. I checked my work because first time I actually came out at 1.333, and I didn't. But just check the calculations again. I had made a mistake. I can't believe I got the grand scale. Just because it's looking all over the frigging house, but turn the house upside down, but it's difficult to fucking house a little. I don't want to show you too much, it's embarrassing, but Gary's already going around telling people I'm filthy and crazy. He thinks he's insulting me by calling me crazy. Round here, that's a compliment. 'Cause you don't. If Gary is normal, you don't want to be normal, do you? Gary, fucking hell, not worth talking to. Probably. Good night and God bless.
You